Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm, of course, realBluTV, and you're watching the CMG Road Company Showdown brought to you by CMG, checkmategaming.com. $10,000 for this month. Well, $13,000 if you count the $1,000 for each of the three qualifiers. This is our, I believe, sixth time doing this as well. Cute Hamsters, we just watched them defeat Axe Black. Cute Hamsters have won 4 of those first 5 tournaments that we did, but the fifth one, the most recent one that ended last week, that ended up being won by Right Turtle. And Right Turtle just beat out Fantastic Chicken to move into the semifinals as well. So we will be watching Right Turtle versus Cute Hamster. Third time in the last 2 weeks. We're going to be watching them. Fourth, if you count their bracket reset in the grand finals last week. But Right Turtle were the ones to be able to win it and win it all against Cute Hamsters last time, despite Cute Hamster being that number 1 seed. Today, they fight again for seeding. Right Turtle came into last week's main event as the number 5 seed. They didn't play in the week 1 qualifiers because they were doing a Paladins charity tournament at the time. And then in weeks 2, they had a little bit of a rough time. Weeks 3, they, of course, had a really rough time losing very early. I think it was first or second round to Hefty Cormorant. But now they are your defending champions, and they're going up against the most winningest team in Road Company history. And joining me, I believe, is Rome. Rome?
Yes, sir.
We've got the two
Yes,
juggernauts going at it once again, man.
Yeah, extremely excited. Like I said, this is a revenge one. They're playing with highlight. They're playing with highlight. Not going to be playing with ink this time. They are going to be having that substitute player. So is highlight going to come back and say, look, last week you guys took us out, but look, we're coming back and we're going to win this best of 3. Forget that second best of 5 where we didn't win any of the respawns. We're going to win this respawn today. I feel like they are very motivated to win this respawn against this team specifically. So we'll see how big the revenge factor is going to be. We'll see what comps we're going to see. Right now, we're going to have Demolition on Windward. That is going to be the first match, the first map. So, Windward Demolition, how are things going to go on this map? What are the picks going to be? Are we going to be seeing more smoke-heavy plays? Are we going to be seeing an anvil? What's going to be banned? Are we still going to have Fixer banned as it's usually banned in this matchup? I believe it almost has a 100% pick ban rate in this matchup, mainly getting banned. And I'm just excited to see this because there's so many talented players on both sides that can play so many different rogues, and it looks like Fixer and Kestrel are going to be the bans for Demolition on Windward. So they are going to be getting that Fixer out of here. No smoke play is going to be coming out with the Fixer around it, and Kestrel going to be taken out as they are saying, look, Gronky, you're not going to be on that Kestrel this time, And if Gronky's not going to be on it, guess who else isn't going to be on it? You're not going to have Emes going to be able to. Any of them can play Kestrel, which is great about Right Turtle. Right Turtle is a very, very flexible roster. All of them can almost play every single rogue, so it's great to see so much flexibility come out of them, and that alone was one of the reasons why we saw them succeed in the last 10K last month is their flexibility, which they honestly have more flexibility at this time than Cute Hamster. With this lineup, when it comes to Cute Hamster, you kind of know what rogues they're going to be comfortable on in these situations. But Right Turtle, they might be pulling out something out of left field that we haven't seen before. We already saw them have the Mac with the Dahlia earlier today in King of the Hill. Could they be pulling out something where they bring a Mac into Demolition? Who knows? I'm excited to find out. We might be seeing some changes here.
Yeah, we've already seen some changes from Cute Hamster as well, playing the Dima. So we are going to Windward on Demolition, or Demolition on Windward for game number 1. Favelas will be our King of the Hill, and then if needed, we're going to Canals for game number 3. Kestrel Fixer will be banned for game number 1 on Windward for the Demolition. But it's also interesting that you say, hey, we're going to win the respawns, Cute Hamster said. Guess what? Last week was best of 5. 3 out of those 5 games were a respawn. So you could win all the respawns, lose all the demos. At the same time, you can't do that this week because only 1 of the 3 games will be a respawn. And the last time we saw these two teams play a Demolition, Right Turtle were the ones that came out victorious in that game 1 Demolition. That was all the way back last week in their grand finals matchup. They ended up only losing the strikeout in that bracket reset. Won both King of the Hills, so it was a 4-game set. I'm excited to see what these two teams bring out, especially with no Kestrel, no Fixer. Smokes could come in play in large part because no one can see them unless you get some intel carriers like a Dallas, a Seeker. We see a lot of Seeker on this map. in demolition,
Yeah.
actually. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we see a double seeker on both sides here. But as we head in to the rogue picks, is there anything that you think we could see potentially as a little bit of a spicy or a little bit flavor pick?
I feel like we're definitely going to see a seeker on one, if not both sides. We might be seeing a trench come out of the defensive side, as people have been liking the Claymore plays and things like that you can do with trench on this map. Saint and Dahlia are both viable options as the revive character, and it looks like they might be going double res, triple res, as they also have highlight on the chalk. Very interesting comp coming out of them. And yes, the Seeker is going to be with Frag out. Now, Frag, he's changed his name to Seek Out before. You know, he's put his staple on the Seeker champion, rogue, if you will. So we're going to be seeing that out of him. And not a double res, so they're going to opt to end up going with the Anvil. And it looks like Gronky and Delina are fighting over this Dahlia right now. They're debating on who's going to be going what. Looks like Delina is going to be the one swapping over to that Anvil. We're going to be seeing an Anvil with a trench on defense. So that's 5 trophies. That is going to be extremely hard to break without a Kestrel ult. And man, Seeker on both sides. You know, I saw that one coming. Good intel for both sides. You can watch flanks, have those sensor darts, but an Anvil on offense, I'm excited to see how they're going to be using this Anvil on offense. Now, obviously, offensive Anvils, things you have to watch out for. You have to watch out for C4s. The other team doesn't have a C4. Don't have to worry about that. You got to watch out for Claymores when you're pushing the site. Definitely got to watch out for that. You know, you're not glitch. You can't see them through walls, you know, especially with those trip lines getting smaller and smaller if they're upgraded. But right now, the main thing that he really has to watch out for is either a bounce nade or just a C4 coming in from the backside from the other Anvil. You know, that's about it. But landing that is so hard because most of the time the Anvil is going to have a trophy on this offensive side. So that C4 coming in might not be enough. Maybe a grenade will get him off bomb. But I should be seeing some pretty easy plants coming out of this side of Cute Hamster.
Pretty easy plants. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Already shots being traded between the two teams as they move towards the A site. Pulsa falling very low on that objective and then ends up falling as Delana was able to get him. But look at this. Emis already on the flank, and Pulsa recognized it. Does have the bounce nade, so no sticky sensor in his hands. Delana finally finds another one. Frag did end up finishing off Emis. Highlight finished off Prosper.
Ooh,
only
he's going to get the res.
Standing, and he's going to get the revive, like you said. Made it all the way through mid. Got back there. Frag ends up falling out.
Oh,
now
they're all waiting. Yeah, they're all waiting. Oh, man.
Just as I say that.
Yeah, all 3 players were at that wall. You can see Frag's down body. He was calling it out. He's getting the res right here. All those players went straight to that corner. Second that he rolled out. Oh, man. Oh, that was a good gunfight. Gronky able to win that one. And not even needing to plant the bomb. You guys see the shield already. So that shield blocking off inner so that you can get the easier plant. They didn't even need to get the plant down in this situation. But they are going to be using that shield. Wow. Yeah, when you get that many revives, yeah, both revives did come through.
Revive potential. That's something we've kind of harped on, right, Turtle? When they go up against Cute Hamster, you see Cute Hamster's always playing this revive game. And, you know, that's what is part of their success over these past few months. Right, Turtle, though, they're starting to pick it up as well, saying, you know what, we need to kind of do that ourselves. Let's get some revives to come through. Let's focus on those a little bit more. Now I just want to see them on attack, not get so aggressive with bombs in their hands and lose them. But we'll have to wait and see for the second half. Right now they're on defense. They are setting up. You can kind of do a 2-2 split here since you have trophies coming out from 2 different members. Gronky playing very far up on the tree by himself. He might need to get out of there. A couple shots onto him, falls half, but he gets back. Now he's regrouped. Frag out, sitting in the back off of this stand. Kind of just waiting for the intel to come through. Slop playing a little bit dangerously with the Anvil. Pretty far up in mid. Trying to hold off that first corner. Doesn't want to have to play inside the cut because he can get shot from there with the positioning that Highlight has currently. So he might get stuck between 2 different crossfires. Barb did come out as well. That'll kind of stop them. They have to jump over that wall. Prosper's watching from garbage cans in mid as well. Rages up, jumps over the wall, trying to take control of the objective. Does he know Prosper's there? They do now, because Prosper and Emis are finding knocks. Bomb no longer in their possession, and just like that, the round is over. 1-1.
Yeah, and that play call to go from A through the site and go through the cut to mid, and flood that player out. We've seen them do that play many, many times. That's a play Highlight himself loves to do when he's on chalk. Loves to go through that arch play. So it looks like they're ready for it this time, just able to absolutely spray that little alleyway and able to get them out of the lobby immediately. Just deleted the first two players that walked through. That chokehold went from 180 to 0 immediately. Highlight didn't even stand a chance right there.
Now they might do a little bit of a different attacking method here, but it does look like it might be the same. Smoke already comes out. That might have been from the defensive side just to kind of shut that line of sight off so they can take some aggressive positioning themselves, but they don't do so. Highlight already up on that little garage. Shots coming in from mid from Frag onto Emis. Emis, another one of those players that we've seen play Seeker pretty much for a long period of time. Just recently he's starting to venture into some other rogues. Maybe getting tired. You mentioned Frag Out changed his name to Seek Out because he had to play Seeker every game all day for about 2 months. But I think his name might stay Frag Out, considering he might be playing Dima here in the future. Prosper and Pulsa stepping in the back.
You can't say that he didn't enjoy playing Seeker, though. He definitely enjoyed playing Seeker. I'd say more than he enjoyed playing Fixer. In these different main metas, I think he definitely enjoyed the Seeker one a whole lot. But Frag, he's had his comfort picks. They are able to take out Slop, though, which is the Anvil, so that retake is not going to be possible. Emes does take out Frag, though, so now we have a 3v3. No Anvil shield, but they still have their lives and their guns and their wits about them. They're trying to get one of these players that is going to be close, but Delena barely able to live. Gronky gets the cross shots on him. Prosper going to be getting that Dahlia res, not going to be coming through as that player gets full killed, and they're going to be chasing him. And the res is coming through once again for Cute Hamster, clutching that up, turning a 2v1 into a 3v1. Great stuff out of them, man. Great stuff. You like to talk about how Cute Hamster prioritizes the reses. Well, right there, that Dahlia res was absolutely massive. Got that player up, able to push that player out of cut and take that 2-1 advantage.
Yeah, I really like the play they did to get that bomb planted with the Anvil shield. That's something we haven't seen on this map on the attacking side for quite a long time. So they're starting to bring it back, looking pretty effective as well. With that barb not being there, they're able to just walk in on that little entry point towards half wall, have someone cover them, as well as get that bomb planted, covered, and safely behind the shield. And when you take someone out very early, like Slop on that Anvil, that shredder round's being taken out. Also, your shield for retake as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is definitely their most important player on this defensive side, so he cannot be getting first blooded. It's just inexcusable. Can't happen. Right now, Prosper is going to be ratting on this staircase, but he's going to be getting caught out, and he is the res. He cannot be getting caught out right now. He's going to be throwing 2 grenades, 2 soft grenades to let the team know you are not going to be pushing this angle on me. But sadly, Slop did go down yet again. Oh my goodness, and that is their Anvil going down, and that one is going to hurt because that's just going to open it up for the offense, and it looks like are they going to be rotating through the mid? No, they're going to decide to go ahead, plant this bad boy as Highlight, running through the mid, making it a 4v2. Right now, Pulsa on the retake, 2v4 with the Dahlia. Gonna need to absolutely go massive if they want to tie this thing up 2-2.
A delay on Anvil, something we're not used to saying or seeing. But it's starting to work out pretty nicely for them. And Prosper all alone gets jumped on by 4 people. Not a sight you like to see. As another round goes in favor of the attacking side. Cute Hamsters lead 3-1 here. Slop getting taken out very early. Pulsa's not able to get any knocks. His util's getting wasted pretty much quickly. also, it's not even as effective. They're not smoking the site as you would normally see. They're not trying to throw anything into the well or into pit. Excuse me. They're just straight up planting the shield and winning gunfights in mid.
Yeah, the mid plays are really helping them out right now, opening up each of these rounds on offense. Up 3-1. This is revenge season for them, and he is going to get beamed. The Dahlia is not going to be able to come through as Polza finishes him, but Highlight finishes Polza, and oh my goodness, is C4 going to come out? Yes, it is. Is that going to hit? No, it's not. You got to shoot your gun. Slop not able to take out Frag, but Frag returns fire and takes him out. And that's a 1v1 you got to win if you're Slopodopolis, or else you're going to go down 4-1. Just like they just did just now.
Frag Out made some big plays there too, going through mid once everything kind of opened up and they started to win those initial fights at the beginning. Things are just not looking good here on Windward. And you can kind of tell that there are a few maps where these two teams face each other and Right Turtle either is tremendously great at them or tremendously not great at them. And this might be one of those maps where on the defensive side, it's difficult for them to hold against a team such as Cute Hamster. You can tell the rotations are a little wonky, especially for Slop. Playing the Anvil, getting picked very early almost every round now. And even when he doesn't get picked first, he puts himself in a position where he cannot finish a kill, or he's not able to complete that knockdown, and that just really allows the attackers to find some sort of success for themselves and capitalize off of that mistake. Bounce Snake comes through from Frag Out, but the rest of the team from Right Turtle is helping push this. C4 came through as well. That did no damage to Anvil, but it did take out his teammate, and at least do a massive chunk of damage to him. Gronky found MS. Prosper did find Frag with a grenade, but Gronky once again finds Slop, and Gronky finding ways to be successful even when they're getting pushed into their own spawn here. Look at where the C4 landed, right on the lamppost. That's not what you like to see. 5-1 now.
Yeah, and you see Delina shooting the bodies right now, letting them know, look, this is definitely a revenge game for them, a revenge series, if you will. And they're taking it personally, man. You don't see shooting bodies a lot coming out of the side of Cute Hamster, but it looks like now this squad, I gotta start calling them Justus pretty soon. The org did pick them up. Gonna be interesting. They're probably gonna change the name on CMG and all that pretty soon. But for now, still Cute Hamster. You know what I'm saying? But this Justus squad is really looking like it is just them on the map right now, as they are up 5-1, making it look easy on the harder side. A lot of people would say this is a defensive-sided map. But right now, they're making it look easy as cake on offense. And this retake comp, oh my goodness, you just cannot go down yet again. Slop on the Anvil. He's going to be getting finished by the grenade. My goodness, Gronky takes out another. And this one is just falling apart for them. And Highlight going to be hitting that rage, pushing this corner. They're going to be pushing that player all the way to Banana. Might have overextended. Frag is able to get the cross shots onto Polza, and Frag cleaning up everybody as Highlight baited his body, and that's 6-1 at halftime for the side of Cute Hamster, man. Big plays.
Big plays indeed. It looked like a little bit of glimmering hope there as 2 downs did come through from Emis and Pulsa, but still not enough. The revive came through on one of those, and then they just pushed in and got the rest. Frag Out making some big plays towards the end as well. Once again, I mean, Frag, Gronky really kind of just taking over this game so far. We did see a lot of really good bomb plants and coverage from Highlight and Delana, but Gronky and Frag doing most of the work here with their gun skills to the test, and they are able to win quite a lot of those fights very early on. Do see Adalia being locked in by Prosper. The rest, however, a little bit of a toss-up here. Of course, we might see the Chalk, as it is Windward attack for them. And Chalk is pretty much one of those staples in that meta. So we will see him come out. And then double intel, Seeker and Dallas. What do you think about that?
I like it because, they banned away the Kestrel. So Kestrel's not going to be on the map. So in place of Kestrel, having Dallas there is pretty good. You can put the Dallas on an island, have your team push A. That Dallas will snap, work for the flank, be a little bit more ratty. But it also gives you more intel as well as a molly for that for when they try to retake and they put that shield up, you're able to molly them off of the bomb at least for 12 seconds. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to be playing this Dallas character, if he's going to be going to this church side, like I assume he's going to do, and play more of the flank watcher, play more of the ratty side. And right now, Frag going to be seeking him out. He is going to be hitting Slop with that, so he is going to be knowing that Slop is right there. Is that nade going to be connecting? No. Right now, Slop still does have his snap, so he is saving that bad boy, making sure that if somebody is going to be flanking, he's going to be snapping just and only them. So a 6-1 advantage right now for this defensive squad, and they are just chilling. Looks like they are going to be playing a easy retake, and this offensive team trying to figure out how they're going to get this bomb down.
How to get the bomb down indeed is something they need to figure out. Something they need to figure out for the past couple weeks now is they take a little bit too much time. And if you had to ask me for my opinion on that, right, Turtles sometimes get a little overzealous with the bomb carrier as well, kind of lead him in the wrong direction. This time around, though, the arrow comes through, a little bit of a reveal. Dallas has his ability still. Can snap the fingers, find someone if they need to, but they have some intel. They don't really have to use it just yet, and that will come through. That looks like it will reveal whoever is in mid-cut, which will be Highlight. Now they might be pushing Highlight, Frag. They work together to take out MS. Pulsa did return, but then he fell down as quickly as he was able to get a knock himself. Now coming through is Slop, finds Highlight. Nice little third shot there. Did use the reveal, but it wasn't enough. I think he just downed. Yeah, he did. He downed Seeker. Nice little two-shot with the revolver, but it's not enough as Gronky comes up behind him, finishes him off. 7-1 now. This is not looking like the right Turtle who won the previous championship a week ago.
Yeah, definitely not. You know, right now, Highlight is letting them know. He said, look, I might just be filling in for this week in place of Ink. But that doesn't mean that I can't remind you guys that we should have won last week. I feel like that's what they're trying to let them know. It's like, look, you guys aren't the best team. We're still the best team. You might have had the crown for the last month, but we're taking it back this month. And these qualifiers, honestly, mean so much to these players. You know, people think that these matches, that they don't mean as much as the main event. But to these players personally, there is a lot on the line when it comes to egos and things like that. Neither one of these teams want to lose to the other team in these qualifiers. It's a lot of smack talk that goes down behind the scenes between these two squads. So I'm very excited to see if they're going to be able to 8-1 them or if we're going to see a little bit of a comeback. Here we go. Here's the push now. Claymore going to take out Emes. As those Claymores are just massive. Full kill is going to be coming in on him. Anvil's going to be back to the lobby as well, and we got ourselves a 3v3, and they're rotating over to, it looks like they are going to be going over to the middle. They're kind of playing passive right now. Yes, they are going to be going over to this B site now, and let's see, they are going to be planting for the backside spawn, and going to be trying to take control of this area. Now, what do you think about this play right here?
I love the fact that they're able to get the bomb planted. This is something that, again, I think they struggle with. They take a little bit too much time. They get a little bit tunnel visioned, I guess you could say, on those kills and securing sites. From behind, Delana takes out Slop. Once again, Slop getting caught out in a position that I guess you could easily avoid. Retake looking a little good now that they find one. But just like that, Pulsa D40C turns the corner, finds two. 7-2 now. Right, Turtle, they'll survive for at least one more round. Pushing this all the way back might be a little bit more than they can handle, as they need 5 just to tie and 6 to win before Cute Hamsters can grab 1. And they're looking good still, even after that round loss.
Yeah, definitely looking good. You know, that was a close round. You know, it came down to a couple of gunfights, but the rotation to B ended up paying off extremely good dividends for this squad. Now it looks like they are going to be pushing an A site. And right now this Dallas, I'm interested to see. He's got padded steps now. He's on the HRM, so he's not with that DMR. He's going to be on that automatic weapon. A lot of Dallas players have been preferring the HRM recently, as it has just been absolutely shredding people. There's people like the HRM and on Trench as well. Before, people love the MXR. Next patch, we're probably going to see the MXR back, as it is getting a little bit of a buff. So that body down. Ooh, and right now, Frag Out is behind their entire team. I don't know if you see this. Frag is in their entire spawn. He got behind their entire team. I don't know how he must have taken the zip line or something. But he is on defense and he's in the offensive player's spawn. So he's just waiting for all of them, and they have an anvil on their squad, so they can play a retake and pinch whatever site they go to. So as long as Highlight stays alive, I don't see a way that Cute Hamster loses this round. He has a free kill. The only person worth full killing is the Dahlia right now. If he full kills Emes, I don't feel like that's worth it. Now, Emes isn't flanked. Oh, that is not the bow that you wanted. Emes is going to get finished, though. Great plays coming out of him. Highlight's able to get that pinch onto Slop, and that's just a great flank coming out of Frag Out. I have no idea how he got back there, whether it was the zip line or what, but that alone won them the round, Blue. Wow.
Well, that's something we've seen time after time from Frag Out. No matter what character he's playing, he always finds ways to sneak himself in that back line. This time it pays dividends as they win the game with it 8-2 in game number 1 between Cute Hamster and Right Turtle. So if you're a Cute Hamster fan, a little bit of revenge there as you win 8-2. But again, we're going to a King of the Hill where Right Turtle, they've looked really good on Hills 3 and 4 in the past. Let's go ahead and take a look at these replays from that last game. Hopefully that little sneaky sneak from Frag Out in the last round will be in there somewhere. But Rome, even if Right Turtle wins the King of the Hill, what can they change in their demolition, considering that will be game number 3?
Honestly, I'm not sure, because it's going to be on Canals, which is a map that they know to struggle on. Like that's the thing, is if the map was different, let's say if the map was maybe a lockdown or something like that, I would give them a better chance than even Canals, simply because I feel like that's a map that Right Turtle struggles on. And I would be more afraid of playing a map that I struggle on than a map that Cute Hamster is strong on. So if I'm struggling on Canals, I'm not trying to go to the Canals. So I'm sure that Right Turtle was looking at this matchup saying, yeah, we need to win 2-0. And the fact that they lost 8-2 on the first map, now they know that even if they win the King of the Hill, they have to go to one of their worst maps in Canals Demolition. I'm not sure that I like how this thing is going to go for the side of Right Turtle, but who knows? They might have been cleaning things up. They might have been able to fix some things on this map. Bans are going to be in. Vi and Fixer are going to be the bans.
Not Lancer and Vi. Lancer and Vi.
Favelas. Oh, Lancer. I apologize. Lancer and Vi are going to be the vans, so they are not going to be having those long flanks from the Lancer, those silent zip plays that are on Favelas that people love. The Vi, great for zoning, especially in that first and that fourth hill, especially, man, that final hill where you especially need to lock it down. You just throw those Vi poisons at both doors. That's not going to be the case. So it's going to be more of a straight up battle. We're going to be seeing the Kestrels. We might even see a Scorch. We've been seeing Scorch here and there. We might see the Fixer. Fixer isn't banned.
Yes, but this is not demolition on Favelas.
Oh, excuse me. King of the Hill. I apologize. King of the Hill. We still might see Fixer on King of the Hill, though. Fixer has been a pick on King of the Hill with that DMR. That slowing is extremely good.
Yeah, I was just mentioning we can't give Scorch any lost rounds to her record here, okay? Because it is Favelas, but it'll be King of the Hill. Won't be demolition. And Demo is the one that we have been keeping track of. But Favelas, game number 2, King of the Hill. Vi being banned out by Cute Hamster. That's a power rogue for King of the Hill. Right Turtle for Lancer as well. It's kind of interesting considering they're really good with Lancer and they want to be able to use it. They want to give it to Emes. But I guess maybe they just want to shut it down, not allow Highlight or even Delana to be the ones to use the Lancer here. Could get interesting between these two teams. I mean, Mac has been a staple in today from Axe Black. They played pretty well with it. We could also see anvils come out from both of these teams. We've seen them play it very successfully in King of the Hills before. And then, of course, the Chalks are available and the Fixer. I mean, even Sigurd's in there, but I don't see either of these two teams playing Sigurd very well or better than what they would the other rogues.
I can almost guarantee we're going to see a Kestrel on both sides. I can almost guarantee that we're going to
Yes.
see a Chalk on both sides. I can
Yes.
almost guarantee that we might see a Fixer on both sides. Okay, yes, one Fixer is going to be
We
locked
definitely
in.
know Slop's going to pick it up.
Yeah, Slop loves that Fixer, man. He loves that Fixer so much. Frag is going to be on the Kestrel, and the Scorch is going to be that final player. So one squad is going to be going with Scorch as their fourth, and the other squad is going to be going up with Anvil. Which one do you like more, man? Do you like the Scorch pick or the Anvil pick? Which pick?
I like the Anvil. I mean, I like Scorch because of the Incend. There is no Vise out there, so she's the only one that's going to be immune to the Incend. She's the only one who's going to have an Incend. At the same time, there's no Dahlias usually in King of the Hill, so no one can link to her. No one can, any of that mess. Scorch is going to be the only person playing with fire out there. But Anvil, of course, one of the strongest rogues when it comes to competitive rogue company, both in demo and in King of the Hill. I don't think there's been a game today of demo where we haven't seen him at least once in one of the halves on offense or defense. Now here we are seeing him once again in King of the Hill. Just creates new sight lines, shuts down entry points, has a nice weapon, has some good perks in Headstrong and Tenacity, which come in clutch on games like this where the util refreshes every time you respawn. And then also
right
has
now,
some good lethal potential from himself. Slop already finding one with a Deadeye. On the other side, he's going to have to deal with Gronky, someone that's been playing very well on this Fixer as well. And MS finds one. Pulsa finds Gronky very early. Slop came back with the pistol and found Delana once again in Rome. The objective was taken for 7 seconds by Cute Hamster, but now controlling it and controlling the fight is Right Turtle.
Yeah, Right Turtle, great plays coming out of Right Turtle off the break. You love to see Slop on that Fixer doing what he does. And right now, Gronky is going to have a very, very tough matchup on his hands. He's going to need to out-Fixer Slopodopoulos, who is easily one of the best Fixers in the game, especially in this King of the Hill mode. He is going to, quote-unquote, farm you. If you are in the open and he's got a shot on you, he is not going to be missing, as he gets 2 downs in the kill feed right there. And, man, they're setting up for this next hill.
Too, when you say best Fixer, I think that's kind of like a very heated debate, because you can look at people like NetJ, who was really good with the sniper on Fixer, even after the nerfs now. And then you look at people like Fragout, who was tremendous with the very strong sniping Fixer. And, he was also a really good Phantom. And you're saying, okay, he's one of the best Fixers in the world. And then you turn the corner, the sniper rifle, not as good as the Deadeye anymore. And you're like, okay, the Deadeye players, they look a lot different. Slop, though, in my opinion, played very nicely with that sniper rifle in his hand as well. And here he is today with the Deadeye. He did play with the sniper in their first matchup. Played pretty well. Now he's starting to put Gronky on the ground over and over again as he finds another one onto Delana.
Yeah, and right now they're just trying to contest as much time as possible. 15 seconds left on this hill. That means they're going to start fighting for these spawns. You guys see Emes already on that Kestrel. He's going to be fighting in the very back of the spawns. Pulsa and Emes having control of it, but they're going to be met with a ton of aggression. Emes going to be going down as well, and that means the Cute Hamster is going to be beating out Right Turtle to this power hill. Now they're down 30 points, so them getting control of C is extremely important. They might be able to hold this full entire length of time. Oh my goodness, what an angle from Slop, trying to get that angle over that shield. He was able to hit one head dink, went for the second one.
That's what I'm
Sadly,
saying.
Didn't
if
come
he's
through.
able to get that roam, he is doing something correctly in his scrim time. Slop finds another one on the Gronky. Delana did return, but Emis with the power move, and then Frag finds another one, this time playing Kestrel for Frag, as Gronky will not be on that Kestrel because he's playing that Fixer. Again, I mean, one of the best Fixers, obviously, Frag with the sniper rifle, just has not had the same success with that Deadeye in his hand, which is why Gronky's had to take control of it in the most recent weeks. Frag out finds one with the drones, able to finish him off, but he ends up going down, and now fourth hill coming very soon, and the rotation from Cute Hamster already there. Emis already sitting and waiting. C4 comes through, finds him. See you later, Emis. As that was an even trade. Now the fight for this fourth hill. 106-42. Right Turtle lead. Remember, Hills 3 and 4 have been Right Turtle's power plays for them to be able to win King of the Hills.
Yeah, and right now, a 58-point lead. Delena trying to hold this down as much as he can because one break might be the end of you. And there is the break coming in. 2 downs coming down. Slopadopoulos is putting in absolute work. Can't wait to see the scoreboard after this one. I feel like he is just absolutely beaming people right now. And right now, Emes coming up, trying to choke. Ooh, trying to choke out, frag out, not able to get the angle. Polza now trying to hold this, wait for his 2 teammates to come. That flash is going to come, make his entire screen white. He's just going to lock it down. And Emes trying to get the angles right now. Polza does get taken out, though, before his teammates can help with the pinch. And now we got a 3v4 retake. Now, you do have a lot of time to break this hill. You literally have, what, 40 seconds to break this hill? So you got plenty of time. You can die here. That's fine. Slop's going to respawn. They all 4 need to be up. They all 4 need to push different angles. That is what they need to do. They have plenty of time to get it done. They just need one clean break.
One clean break's all they need. You mentioned that. 115-94 and counting. There's 50 seconds left on that clock when they needed 50, but they are able to take control in sudden death.
They're going one at a time.
They need to get in there. They are going in one at a time, which means that they are staggering. And that is not a good thing when you're trying to take control. Delena hiding behind the shields. Drones come out. Will it take him out? Ooh. Yes, it will. That means he can get in. He can contest. And then everything else falls apart. Emes making the plays that are needed. They stepped off because he killed Delena. He wasn't able to communicate that, Emes was pushing on. They win that round. Right Turtle lead 1-0.
Oh, my goodness. They came back and had won that up until the last second. That was a tie game just now when he rolled onto the hill. That was as close of a match as you could possibly get. That round came down to the very, very end. I wasn't sure who won it until I saw the scoreboard. I am mind blown that they were able to clear that off when they were going one at a time. That's just a great break coming out of the squad of Right Turtle, man. Great stuff coming out of them in the King of the Hill.
Delena, frag out. They find 1 kill apiece to start off round number 2. In the goggles is Gronky. He finishes off, or knocks Emes. It gets finished off by Highlight. Prosper and Slop peeking. But Slop held his goggles and then pops his smoke. No goggles available for Gronky at that moment, and he wins that trade. Prosper finds another one. Slop another one onto Delena. And then Prosper continuing to put the pain on inside the objective with the SLC in his hands. Almost has his ability ready to go once again. Speaking of abilities, Emes has those drones available, has 2 syringes in his hands, uses the drones to zone him off of him, jumping over the truck. His one member, does he know, pops the stim, goes around the truck, has the pistol in his hand, does not win that fight versus that big LMG in Delena's hands, but shortly after, he's getting chased down by the SLC wielding Prosper as he takes him down. 26-21 now, still counting for that 21 as the game is now tied. Cute Hamster having control of the objective, but not for long. As I just mentioned, now it's in control of Right Turtle. Emes did find a double, and their time's starting to tick away.
Able to take out frag out right there up top. Now you see how patient they're being to try and get this pinch instead of just rushing up into the site. Polza is holding down the courtyard. Interesting plays out of him. I'm not sure why he's going to be locking down courtyard. All the players are going to be pushing through this way, and now Polza's going to be coming back, trying to clean up the remaining enemies, but he's just going to get taken out. Yeah, I'm not sure why he was in courtyard when his team was all fighting in the river. Sadly, that's not going to work out for them. But we got a tie game getting ready to go into hill number C. So we got about 15 seconds left, 10 seconds now. And they're going to be fighting for these spawns. It looks like Right Turtle does already have the spawns for next. Going to be taken, almost taking out Frag up the zipline. Frag living with 1 HP. Gronky in the back, and he's in a 1v1 with Emes right now. But Emes is going to be able to take out Delena and Gronky. And Polza knocks 2. Oh, my goodness. And that's a wipe, ladies and gentlemen. Great stuff coming out of them. EMS holding down the spawns in the back, and that is going to be spawning Cute Hamster all the way out.
All the way out, and still not a chance for them to try and break through, as they're going to have to wait for the regroup here. Slop finds another one on the frag. 82 and counting. Hill number 3 being controlled by Right Turtle. Emis with the C4. You don't expect Kestrel to have one of those, but when he finds one off a dead body, he creates another dead body with it. Now Emis getting fired upon. Frag out, trying to make some plays, trying to get some shots out. Gronky does find Slop, his counterpart. So now only one fixer is available at the time. Emis with an LMG in his hand, finds one, finds two. Nice double kill. He's got a lot of bullets in that gun. He's putting them to good use here. As Hill number 4, the rotation. The Hill's not there yet. There's still 5 seconds left on Hill number 3, but they're starting to rotate for this one. Semtex comes at Emis's face, but he's able to dodge it. Now shots being thrown at him from Frag, who's still lurking on tree. Just now jumps in water and makes his way through the objective. Delana hiding behind the shield. C4 comes out, does not work for him. Incen above the truck does reach him. Prosper finds a double kill, and Pulsa picks up highlight on the backside of the truck near statue. Now the objective being neutralized out, but now it's starting to go back towards Right Turtle's favor. 68 points for the side of Cute Hamster. This could be done and over in 10 seconds. 140 and counting for Right Turtle. With only 5 to go, they've got to break in their roam. It doesn't look like they will be doing so. And just as I say that, Gronky finally neutralizes it out. C4's on the backside of the truck that's on that site. Finds another one on the slop, but he goes down, and so does Delana. It's not looking good. Everything turns blue, and victory's on the screen for Right Turtle. They take yet another respawn game against Cute Hamsters in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, just doing it again, letting them know we are the better respawn team. I know Cute Hamster wanted to come out and let them know that, look, we're going to beat you in the respawn, but they ended up not getting around. Came so close in that first round to getting that one, but it came down to a crazy sudden death, and they were able to barely get into the hill and get them all off with the last second. Man, that was such a close matchup. And right now we're going to a map number 3, and it's going back to Demolition. And this is the question, is they've showed that they're such a strong respawn team. How are they going to fare in the Demolition? This map number 3, we see Frag out getting some big downs on the Kestrel. Delana doing what he does. And they were holding down this final hill, man. They were down 70 points going into it, and they held it down forever, man. It seemed like they were just holding it down so long. Came down to the sudden death. The Kestrel ult, EMS getting in there, able to secure the round and go up 1-0. And Gronky able to start doing some amazing stuff on the fixer with that DMR. Him and Slop both putting in work with that. This was EMS picking up 2 big kills on Delana and Gronky, making sure they held those C spawns, and holding those C spawns is what ended up making them have such a big lead going into that last hill, as they were able to get at least 60 points on that C hill. And right here, you just see Logic locking it down. Gronky tried to get in there, tried to make something happen, but ended up getting taken out. Wasn't enough.
If you go back to last week, right? Winter semis, it went 4 games. Both King of the Hills were won by Right Turtle. You go to the grand finals, 2 King of the Hills, because that went 5 games. They won both King of the Hills. They lost the strikeout in the demos. And then they go 4 games in the grand finals reset of the bracket. 4 games, both King of the Hills were won by, because game 1 demo was also won by Right Turtle. And then they won the King of the Hill. They lost the strikeout, and then they won the King of the Hill again. So 7. And then after today's King of the Hill, that is 7 straight King of the Hills Cute Hamster has lost to Right Turtle.
Wow.
It's crazy, right?
I mean, you know, it's crazy. Some people would say that it's crazy, but I don't feel like it is. There is not a better King of the Hill player on Cute Hamster than EMS. I'm sorry. EMS is the best King of the Hill player, in my opinion, in Rogue Company right now. If it's between EMS and P-Story, it is a close one, but EMS is by far and above an amazing Kestrel. He's an amazing Lancer, and he's even an amazing Fixer. He can do all 3. So and right now they just don't have an answer for him. He's been top fragging every single respawn. Like you said, what he dropped 50 downs on Lancer on Icarus. He can do it all. He can literally do it all on any rogue.
baby.
And 61, it's just disgusting stuff from him. He is just so good at respawn. And he is honestly their Achilles heel right now. And, respawn being brought in to the 10Ks, it's making the skill gap wider. You got to be better at multiple things. And, the more we get into competitive in rogue company, the more we're going to see that. There's going to be more rogues, so we're going to need more flexibility, more maps. There's going to be more everything. The game is just growing at such a rapid rate. You got to be able to keep up. And right now, they are not keeping up in the respawns as they have been given their number to Right Turtle recently. Like 8-0, really? Like the last 8? Man.
7-0. I'd have to pull stats from their last King of the Hill matches against each other if they did play.
Man.
I don't think they played against each other in the 3 qualifiers. And before that, we didn't have King of the Hill. So 7-0 on King of the Hill versus Cute Hamster is Right Turtle. But we're going to a demolition, so none of that even matters right now. We're going to Canals. Bans are up on the screen for you as well. Right Turtle banning out Talon, and Cute Hamster saying, okay, all right, I don't know what we were thinking. We didn't ban Fixer. We need to go back to that. So they've taken Fixer off the table for Slop, who did play Fixer on this map in round number 1 with the tier as well. So no Fixer, no Talon. We're going to Canals. What do you think we're going to see here intel-wise? Will we see a Seeker, or will we see a Dallas, or will we see both?
Call me crazy. I think we see a Seeker and a Glitch on offense. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Glitch on both sides. Glitch is open, Anvil's open. Usually if Anvil and Glitch are both open, it's pretty smart to pick a Glitch on either side, as you can get rid of the shield if they're trying to plant or if they're trying to defuse. So we might be seeing a mirror matchup with a ton of intel as Talon is off the board. That Talon Dart is so good on this map in Canals. So we're probably going to be seeing a Seeker. We're probably going to be seeing a Dahlia from both teams. And then after that, it could be anything. We could be seeing a Glitch. We could be seeing a Kestrel. We could be seeing so many things. But we're definitely going to need intel if you're on the offensive team. That is one thing that you're going to need. And right now, Seeker is the best intel character on the board. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have that locked in on one, if not both teams.
Well, we'll see what the Rogues will be right now as they are coming through. Of course, most likely we'll see those Kestrels like you were stating. I think we'll see some Trench as well. Glitch being hovered by Slopodopolis. Could that come through? Something we haven't seen from Right Turtle, I think, at all. I don't think they've ever played Glitch on broadcast.
But I like it. They're going up against the Anvil shield on the retake. I like it. The Glitch can get rid of that shield. I like this comp. They have the double intel. Like I said, I think we're going to see a Seeker Glitch on offense, and that's exactly what it looks like we're going to be seeing.
Yeah, sometimes I think it's beneficial where, if Glitch notices Vi is close, doesn't use the Vi pods right away, you can kind of just use the EMP on her, get her in a position where she can't create space, she can't take space away from you, and then you can push into her, take care of her, and then that's a lot of util on the defensive side that is now no longer available to them. So you can also get aggressive on to frag, playing that Vi as well.
Yeah, I'm so confused about this pick, though. They swapped the Seeker for a Chalk last second. So Pulsa isn't going to be on the Seeker. He's going to be on the Chalk. Now, what that means for this offensive team is that if Glitch is playing on an island, they're going to have 0 intel on the other side of the map. So if they try to do hey, you guys go B, Glitch, you go A, and try and get a pick or try and get a plant off, that's not going to be working very well because the other team will have no intel. They won't know where the other enemy Kestrel is. They won't know where Delena, who loves to cook grenades, they won't know where he's standing cooking a grenade. They won't know anything. They'll have no intel because they only have one intel character. So I'm guessing that this Glitch is most likely going to be playing more with them. We got Gronky late dropping. They are not playing around at all. They are going to be late dropping, figuring out where these players are going. This is one of the best maps to late drop on, as you are able to see exactly where these players are going. It looks like it's going to be an A push off the rip, Blue. I like it.
Sometimes no intel is intel.
Yeah.
Most of the times, actually. And
just
as I say
they switched
that,
it up.
Looks like they did switch it up. I was going to say they had some intel of their own there. Even though Gronky was late dropping to see it, they
that was
just
so
read
smart. They
They
faked
knew that
out
was gonna
Gronky. That was
happen.
actually genius. Yeah, exactly. They knew it was good. That was so smart by them. They literally faked out Gronky. They saw Gronky was late dropping, so they showed A. They all ran on the boat to A and then immediately cut back through the ramp back to mid door B and took the 4v2, got the bomb down fast. That was amazing, and they still have their glitch hack. This might be hard to retake if you're the side of Cute Hamster. Pulsa able to get the down on a highlight. That is the chalk. They're going to be util dumping that cut area. And this is going to be a 3v4 now. Now a 2v4, a great retake coming out of Cute Hamster. Logic able to down Gronky, though. Slop now having to go big. The hack already came through, and there it is. The defuse comes through. And a beautiful retake, man. Beautiful retake. I like the play out of right turtle. Just wish that they could have cleaned up that that hold a little bit better, man. A little bit better, but I like the play.
I like it too, because I've been griping on them, saying they don't plant the bomb quick enough. That time they did. I almost missed it until I seen it at the top of the screen with the little countdown timer. That was a good fake out. Will it work again? We don't know. If you look at the defensive side, though, frag out, Vi with all 4 knocks to his name. He's the one putting up big numbers here, and that's something Vi can bring to the table. You do want your Kestrel to get some money, but if Vi's able to do it, it's not as great, but it's still great for you. Can get the Incend, can get the tear gas, has the poison. A lot of potential to not allow anyone to take space away from you or to move up, whether it's in short or long. Gronky playing in that shortcut as we move towards this B site once more from the attacker. C4 comes out. That was a big throw. They didn't see that coming. They probably would have died as a double would have came through. So great job to recognize that's coming and get out of dodge quick enough from the attackers. Walking around with the iPhone, trying to gather some intel. He might have gotten Delana on the scanner here. I don't know if he's gotten anyone to his left. Delana poking out, trying to get some shots onto somebody. Emis did find Gronky. Highlight getting shot in the back. That's your anvil. He's out. Emis finds frag with the Halo drones as well. Delana with a double knock due to the frag grenade. He is all by himself, and he creates a 1v1. And just like that, Delana turns the tide, makes this an even fight, then pops some shots. 39 health to his name. He has to back up. Meanwhile, 20 health for Delana. He backs up. Emis, Delana against each other. Does have bombs.
He's
so
going to
he
be picking up a
play.
Simtex and a smoke. Now, what's he going to be able to do with it? And he picks up the LMPX. Wow. Shredded him. Great stuff from
You don't expect that. You do
Not
not expect that. Picked up a Semtex and an LMPX. That's an SMG, ladies and gentlemen. Comes around, throws the Semtex to get as much damage as he can. Knows that he's still playing behind that wall. Turns the corner, wins the gunfight. Had about 3 health to his name. But when you have 3 and your enemy has 0, that's all you need. So we're dropping in for round number 3. 2-0 the lead is. Cute Hamsters on defense. Leading the way here on Canals.
And right now, looks like they are going to be landing toward this B side. Pulsa is going to be having the bomb heading up here. So let's see if Glitch is going to be playing with them or if he's going to opt to do his own thing. Looks like for now, he's going to be controlling middle, which is an interesting play from Slop. Now, this is really going to depend on what Slop does. Now, Slop has Delana on his radar right now. So Delana is in the cut. So right now, they're going to be probably playing for Delana. Oh, he's going to be backing out instead. Interesting. So they're not going to be trying to pinch the player and cut. Instead, they're going to be doing this more heads up simply because, like I said, Slop is their only intel. It's going to be very hard for them to push up anywhere on this B site without Slopodopolis here, as he is everything that they have. The hack might be coming through early. Yes, it is. And they're using it just to push up. Wow, that's when you know that you are struggling a little bit to get aggressive. Both players are immune. They got flash. Man, great positioning out of the Dahlia and the Anvil to know that that is where they like to flash, which is very, very common for them to flash that blue crate and flash both of those players and then push them out. But since they're immune to it, you know, that play is not going to be working whatsoever. So I'm not sure what exactly the offensive squad is going to do. 20 seconds left. You said before that they have an issue with not planting the bomb fast, and that's exactly what's going on now. So now they're going to start to rush this thing. And they're going to be pushing instead. Interesting play call. 10 seconds left. They're going to still need to plant the bomb. Oh, and the bomb does go down. Gonna need to pick that bad boy up and plant it. You got 3 seconds to get it down, and now they just need to run away. The bombs, I'm not sure what that was. They decided to push the backside with very little time instead of just planting the bomb on their side and trying to fight for it. I'm starting to see what you're saying, Blue. I'm starting to see what you're saying about them not planting the bomb. Yeah, like they're really not planting the bomb quickly, and that is a big downfall of them. Is they're just not moving. Like sometimes you have to make a play call and just go with it.
Yeah, make a play call, go with it. I mean, they used the EMP early just because they weren't able to throw anything with those trophies in their way. And then when they do get the flashbangs out, you can just kind of let those come as the defenders because you have 2 people that will be immune to them. So they move in. Gronky's still waiting in the plane for the late drop, seeing where they're going. A little bit of a 2-2 split here. I don't know if that's going to be any viable intel for them for the time being, but this will be. Seeing Prosper, seeing Pulsa make their move, walking across, and Prosper kind of teasing with his life here, going up and down the crate, back and forth, seeing if he can draw any kind of util out, maybe a lethal, maybe a grenade, or a C4, but highlight.
They're mainly trying to bait out intel right now. They don't have their glitch with them, so they need to know where everyone is playing. You guys can see the glitch has the bomb all the way at A site. So any intel that they're able to get over here is big. Now they got the intel that Anvil's there. Now, looks like Cute Hamster did have frag over here, so they do know that Slop on the glitch is over here, and they're not going to be letting him out as they actually have him trapped. Wow, great Vi utility coming out of frag out. Gronky able to push it and finish it out. And now they got bombed down, and they can shield this bad boy off, and this is almost guaranteed to be a 4-0.
Beforehand, I was going to ask, is this worth it using this much util here? But then again, you get the bomb. So, yeah, the answer, of course, is yes. Now they just got to watch the bomb. Prosper throws a grenade, doesn't find any damage from that. Emis trying to help him out, walk through, cut back onto this A site. Chalk, I mean, that's
right now.
Went through
Gronky is extremely close. Oh, man, Gronky is playing that extremely close corner. Simtek's going to come out and not connect with either one. They did down Gronky, though. They have 4 seconds. Yet again, they just need to run away. And they can't find Anvil. Oh, Anvil just ran away up the window. Oh, my goodness. They are waiting so long every round. I feel like every offensive round is coming down to literally the last second. And that round, they were going to win it. They just couldn't plant the bomb in time. They just need to do it quicker. Like, you're extremely right, Blue. Your accuracy is impeccable right now. They are taking forever to do their move. That play with the glitch took 45 seconds in itself. Then the rotation came through. That's another 30 seconds. Then you got to get the bomb, and then the round ended. Like, the round is not that long. You don't have that much time to work with. You got to make a move, and you got to make it quick, especially against this squad.
I mean, I don't like to toot my own horn there, Rome, but I said Cute Hamster's biggest problem in the past couple of weeks has been not being able to plant the bomb. They wait too long. I mean, they did get a fast bomb plant earlier, round number 1, but that's pistol round. Not much util for either side.
Oh.
Nothing's really working out
tenacity.
for them. Cute Hamsters, if you let them revive too much, then they're able to just keep winning games. That's why they're not as good on respawn, because everyone respawns a few times there, especially on King of the Hill. Rotation's a little slow as well. But now, like you said, tenacity keeps him alive there. Gronky in the back line trying to make a move. Do they know? They might have spotted him on the iPhone. Maybe not.
Now, I like this from Gronky mainly because this squad is either going to take forever to plant the bomb at B, or they're going to decide to rotate A. And it looks like they're going to be committing to this B side, so Gronky's getting that word that he can go ahead and flank. He's going to be getting the angle on the glitch, taking him out. Bounce Nade going to be coming out, making sure he finishes off that glitch, not letting him play anymore this round. And now they got a 3v2 on offense, but sadly, Delena goes down to Prosper. Big 1v1 out of Prosper to win that one. He's still linked with the Chalk, who is alive, so we got a 2v2 now. One res still able to come through. Looks like Gronky is going to be looping around. Is Prosper going to be able to read it? That's the question.
A 2v2. No bomb been planted yet. Still 10 seconds. They have the bomb in their
Oh.
possession. Just kidding. They no longer do, because Pulsa goes for it on top of Propane, ends up falling. Gronky now in a 1v1, and it does not look good because Gronky can just hide. He ends up dying, but guess what?
Yep.
Timer ran out. Bomb was not planted. It's 5-0. The defending Cute Hamsters in command. For the third straight round, they didn't plant the bomb and time ran out.
Yeah, Gronky probably could have won that gunfight, but then he realized, I just need to literally stay alive behind this box, and the time is going to run out, as yet again, 1 second left on the clock, time runs out, and is 0-5 now. So many rounds, just going straight down to the wire, simply because of lack of execution, and Cute Hamster, they are taking full advantage of it, only 3 rounds away from securing a spot in the finals, and securing themselves a top 2 seed, at least after this qualifier. So after this qualifier, obviously, whoever does make it to the final, you know, they'll be guaranteed their 8 and 10 points. You know, it's gonna be very good feeling for them if they are able to win this one, coming out ahead of Slopadopoulos and company. And right now, we got a glitch play. They're going to be hacking.
They got that 5th seed last main event, and they ended up winning. So maybe the tides are turning. They don't really want to be a high seed, have too much pressure on them. 5 out of 16 is still kind of a high seed, however, but still not top 4 by just 1. A couple kills coming out by just Cute Hamsters. And now the drone's coming through. The bomb has been planted. And it doesn't matter because Gronky just kills pretty much everyone.
Yeah, I was about to say that ended very quickly. The offensive team, they went with their glitch, they hacked, they flashed, they pushed, and they all died. Like that was essentially what happened that round. That is a 6-0 now for Justus, our Cute Hamster, and they are just absolutely rolling right now. They are feeling extremely good, you know, and they're beating the team that sat them down in the main event. So, you know, no respawn. Twice. Yeah, twice. Yeah, exactly, twice. So no respawn here, and it looks like no problem as well, as they're up 6-0, trying to make it a 7-0 on defense. Now, I said before that this is a map that Right Turtle struggles on. You know, we saw Hefty Cormorant. They 8-1 them in a qualifier, the 3rd qualifier last tournament, you know, to make sure that that they didn't get any points. Then that's part of the reason that they ended up being the 5th seed, is because they got 8-1 on this map, and then ended up losing the King of the Hill as well, as P-Story was on that squad. And right now, they are struggling with this squad in Cute Hamster, as they are making it look easy, already able to get that full kill onto Pulsa. And man, full killing a Chalk, not easy, but they're able to do it. Getting ahead now. Just gotta relax.
Very early, too, they were able to do that. Gronky finds Emis, Gronky finds another, and Gronky just finishes the half. 7-0.
Yeah, I saw the pinch coming in. Yeah, I saw the pinch coming in. They just needed to relax, chill. They had the easy pinch, and then they all died. They are playing this defense amazingly. Let's see if they're going to be able to do that same thing on offense. Immediately locking in rogues. They don't even care. They're going to have the Dallas as their 1 intel. So they're kind of risky right now with this comp, but you know, when you're up 7-0, you can do risky things.
Why are they risky? Tell us why they're risky.
With the Dallas, I feel like they're risky with the Dallas because Seeker is a better pick than Dallas. He can put sticky sensors for the flank, which we all know EMS loves to do on Kestrel. We also have let's see, another reason why they should have picked someone else. They could have picked Glitch as well. Glitch could have get rid of the Anvil shield. Granted, there's no Anvil, so they don't have to worry about that. But I feel like there were some better picks than Dallas.
Barb and trophies.
Yeah, very, very true. You know, definitely could have hacked that as well. You know, I feel like Glitch would have been a good pick, but up 7-0, I'm sure they'll be able to get at least 1 round. You know, that Molly is big, going to be able to have that Molly. So if it does come down to the last few seconds where the enemy team needs to defuse, you just toss that Molly onto the bomb, then you'll be good to go. So let's see if they're going to be making this an 8-0 swiftly.
Shield to block that incense.
Yep. And only well, they got 2 trophies they got to deal with for the Molly, but you know, they should be able to get rid of those before they even get the bomb down, honestly. So I don't feel like that should be too much of an issue. And right now, this Dallas snap, their only reveal, how is it going to be working out, as they are pushing up long and they are pushing up quick. Right now,
Frag out. Cut, gets a couple shots out. Slop going on to box to help him out. They barbed that step up right near that box towards cut. They barbed on the right side as well between B-Long into the site where you normally see him cross in. But going all the way to the back of orange is Gronky, and he finds Prosper. Now Trench is being backed up a ton. Gronky kills himself with his Halo drones, so he's still out there fragging just on himself. But the respawn, the revive might come through. Delana and Frag Out teaming up to take out Pulsa. Emish did find Gronky. Just one member standing. It's Slop.
And now it's only
For
the
the
Trench.
rest
They
of
could
their
go plan
hopes
A.
for today.
Yeah, they could just go plan A, but it looks like they're just going to kill him.
Dallas has got the bomb. He's just getting cocky. He wants to kill, wants to finish it off. Does indeed do so. And that is game number 3 coming to a close between Cute Hamster and Right Turtle. 8-0. 8-0 in favor of Cute Hamster. They take game number 3. So Cute Hamster will move on to the grand finals for today's qualifier. Right Turtle, however, still have a chance at getting 3rd, which is a big difference between 4th in the points and money. But taking a look at these replays, what happened to Right Turtle in game number 3, bro?
I have no idea. They just need to go back to the drawing board on that map. Not sure what the issue was, really. It's a bunch of indecision. You know, the glitch does slow you down, but when glitch is your only intel, you gotta have the glitch with you. So they just couldn't ever make it work. They wanted to play glitch on an island, but they had to keep on bringing the glitch back. You know, even the rat plant play didn't work as Frag Out was able to kill him. But right here, these King of the Hill matches, man, this King of the Hill, this first round right here was absolute war. You guys remember, man, they were down 50, ended up coming back, all just to lose it at the very end and go down 1-0. And then from there on, this second round was not nearly as close as EMS able to hold down those spawns on that C hill and make them have pretty much the entire control of that C time going into that last hill, only needing about 20 more points to win the game. And they were able to get that pretty easily, clearing out all of these players. And you guys already know, once it got to the demolition, it was just not pretty. It was a swift 8-0. And even the 1v1s like that just didn't go their way. Able to trap the glitch whenever he went for those rat plays right here. Just great rotations coming out of Cute Hamster all around. Every single round, just so good. Whether they were flanking, the timings were perfect. Never got overzealous on it. Beautiful stuff as well. Prosper able to get the down, but it all came down to this final play. Frag Out going crazy. Going to be taking out Slopadopoulos on that Trench. And going up 2-1 in the series, taking them out, knocking them out, sending them home, if you will.
You know, we talked about this. Last week, we saw the respawns between these two teams being dominated by Right Turtle. But when it's in the best of 3 format, you got to win your demo. You got to at least win one of those, because even if you win that respawn, you're still going to lose out 2-1, just like we witnessed there between Cute Hamster and Right Turtle. 8-2. 2-1, and then 8-0. Cute Hamster defeat Right Turtle. Right Turtle still have a chance at getting 3rd place if Cute Hamsters are the ones to win this tournament for today, which will help Right Turtle because of those points. But looking at the bracket, they might have a little bit of a tough time. They have either Nice Mongoose or Best Snake going up against Cute Hamster in those grand finals, which we will be bringing to you very shortly right after this break.